The very first thing I want to do is thank everyone here for coming out today. Very honored that you can be here. It is a very important part of my life, and really the important part of the life of the residents of the 52nd District. I want to give a few thanks to Marty, Mike, Lyle, who's head of the GOP here in Prince William County. We have Jane Byer representing Maureen Cadigan. And my very special guest, Rich Anderson, our next delegate for the 51st District. I want to thank my family, who has been very supportive over what has been a very long journey. We started this campaign, believe it or not, over 7 months ago. A few months ago, almost no one would have predicted that I would be standing here before you today as a candidate for delegate. Let's face it, I'm not the most likely person to be standing here. I'm young, I'm not wealthy, I'm not a lawyer. No pun intended, Mike. I'm a Hispanic American in a county where immigration has really divided our community. Yet I know firsthand the issues you care about because I have advocated on your behalf before, serving a full term as a councilman at the town of Dumfries, which is Virginia's oldest continuously chartered town. I know the problems you face because I face them too. I commute long hours to work. My property value has plummeted. I have a daughter who goes to public school, and I am as worried as you are about our community. Times are tough for all of us. The special quality of life that we enjoyed in eastern Prince William County is in danger of disappearing. Property values have plummeted, foreclosures remain high, local businesses are hurting, county services have been cut back, and jobs are not secure. I'm running because we need someone who will provide new leadership that will work hard for the interests of all residents of the 52nd District. Someone who will safeguard and improve our special quality of life by creating jobs, improving our schools, protecting our communities, and improving transportation. Someone who will provide fresh ideas, out-of-the-box thinking, and a new perspective to solve the same old problems. My friends, we need a new paradigm, a new way to solve our problems. It is not enough to throw money at the problems and hope they go away. The crisis we face today has been in the making for many years, and it will take a long time to fix them. But we have to start now. This is why the centerpiece of my campaign is to safeguard and improve the quality of life along Route 1, America's Main Street. We need a place that feels like Main Street again, where people can get a good job locally, where we can feel safe about sending our children to school, where people have different housing options, where you can enjoy the unique stores and services locally along Route 1. I will work to improve the quality of life along America's Main Street by working with county, state, and federal officials and the private sector to make sure that everyone is coordinating their efforts to make Route 1 a source of pride. I will work to stimulate the local economy by supporting entrepreneurship, meeting with the business community, reducing wasteful government spending, keeping taxes low, and keeping Virginia business-friendly. I will improve transportation by supporting public and private partnerships, such as the Hot Lanes Project, eliminating wasteful spending at VDOT, finding dedicated transportation funding, supporting realistic alternative modes of transportation. I will work to improve our schools by increasing salaries for teachers, supporting early childhood education and higher education, demanding accountability, and cutting wasteful spending. I will protect our communities by supporting tougher penalties for criminals, protecting our Second Amendment rights, and providing the needed resources for law enforcement. Some have said that we need new leadership free of pursuits of powers and titles. what power and titles, I ask? Folks, this campaign is not about me. Far from it. This campaign is about the people. I have been and continue to be a public servant, and taking on this new role is really not that different than what I've been doing for the last several years. On the contrary, we need someone who has fought for the interest of all the voters, who has worked across the aisle, and who has pushed for a better quality of life. I am the only candidate with elected experience and a track record. Like the old saying goes, someone who walks the talk. As a zoning administrator and councilman for the town of Dumfries, I have the experience and record of working with elected officials, business owners, investors, residential and commercial developers. Together we have made Dumfries a more prosperous place to live, and I will seek the same for the Eastern Prince William County. Some in the other political establishment have targeted this district as a takeover. As far as I can remember, several of the past election cycles have been very competitive and very costly. I wonder if this seat is just another vote down in Richmond. I hope not, because we need someone who represents our needs, not those of others. While my opponent has impressive endorsements from the political establishment, by the way, we will work on getting endorsements as well. The only endorsements I really care about is yours, the people. This goes out to those in the political establishment. We may be outspent in terms of both money and resources, because like I said, this district is targeted. I just want to say one thing. There's an old saying, this seat is not for sale. And I know with your support, we will prevail.
He needs a good sister.
I think it is important for the people of this district to know where we stand on issues and how we intend to make life better for our residents. This is why I challenge Pastor Torian to 10 debates leading up to the election. In addition, we need a new kind of politics that is focused more on issues. I have not run a negative campaign before, and I don't intend to do so now. The people deserve better. I will run a positive campaign that is issue-oriented, and I challenge Pastor Torian to do the same. A few months ago, no one would have predicted that I would be standing before you here today as candidate for delegates. I am running because I want to safeguard and improve our unique and special quality of life in Eastern Prince William County. I know that together we can make a difference. I want to hear about your needs because I will listen to you. That is what I did as a councilman, and that is what I will do as your delegate. Thank you for coming.